In the grand theater of American politics, where each act seems more surreal than the last, we find ourselves once again in the midst of an absurd yet predictably entertaining spectacle. Our protagonist, President Donald Trump, the maestro of the unexpected, has found himself in quite the pickle with his latest big, beautiful bill, which failed to pass the House Budget Committee last Friday. Let's dive into the comedic tragedy of Washington's latest escapade, where the stakes are high, the drama is palpable, and the irony is as thick as Trump's spray tan. In a plot twist that would make even the most seasoned soap opera writers envious, 5 House Republicans, those pesky plot disruptors, cast their votes against this legislative masterpiece. Republican reps Chip Roy, Josh Brecheen, Andrew Clyde, Ralph Norman, and a flip-flopping Lloyd Smucker of Pennsylvania, who switched his vote from yes to no just to keep things spicy, stood in defiance. Smucker, the ever-optimistic cheerleader of the group, assured reporters he was quite confident in the bill's eventual triumph, a sentiment that might just earn him a starring role in a future political satire. The House Budget Committee, under the vigilant leadership of Chairman Jody Arrington, has been instructed to reconvene on Sunday night at the witching hour of 10 p.m. Perhaps they believe that under the cover of darkness, reason and logic might magically align and the bill will somehow pass. One can only hope. What makes this legislative Frankenstein's monster particularly fascinating is its origin story. Born from the collaborative efforts of 11 different House committees, each with its own agenda, the bill is a testament to the chaotic charm of American politics. It attempts to juggle Trump's priorities on border security, immigration, taxes, energy, defense, and the ever-rising national debt. It's almost as if they threw every buzzword into a blender, hit puree, and hope for the best. The scene outside the House Budget Committee's meeting room was nothing short of a political circus. Emotions were running high, and the media, ever the eager spectators, were left in suspense as to how this political drama would unfold. Enter Representative Brandon Gill, the unexpected hero of the day, who arrived at the Cannon House office building like a deus ex machina, even though he was supposed to be at home with his wife and newborn. His presence gave GOP leaders a glimmer of hope, providing the crucial vote buffer they so desperately needed. Despite these efforts, at least 4 House Republicans made it clear they were not on board. The Fiscal Hawks, with their keen eye for fiscal inconsistencies, were particularly ruffled by the bill's provisions to curb Medicaid not kicking in until 2029. They also took issue with the delay in phasing out green energy subsidies from former President Joe Biden's Inflation Reduction Act. Oh, the horror of planning for the future. Reports from Chip Roy, a man known for his colorful commentary, summed it up best during the debate. Only in Washington are we expected to bet on the come that in 5 years then everything will work. Then we will solve the problem, he quipped, with the kind of biting sarcasm that makes one wonder if perhaps he missed his calling as a stand-up comedian. Meanwhile, Representative Ralph Norman was seen exiting the room, calling for a recess to address the Fiscal Hawks' grievances. If they call for a vote now, it's not going to end well, he warned, still waiting on assurances from House GOP leaders. The tension was palpable, with Majority Leader Steve Scalise playing the role of the ever-optimistic mediator, assuring reporters that answers from the Trump administration were on their way, presumably stuck in traffic on the Beltway. Naturally, President Trump, ever the social media virtuoso, took to Truth Social to chide those opposing the bill, labeling them grandstanders and urging unity. However, his digital rallying cries seemed to have little effect on the rebellious quartet, who appear to have grown immune to his charm, or perhaps just his tweets. The House Republicans are desperately trying to fast-track Trump's agenda through the budget reconciliation process, a political sleight of hand that allows the majority party to sidestep the pesky minority. Speaker Mike Johnson is aiming for Memorial Day to pass the House, with hopes of synchronizing the legislative chaos with the Senate and delivering a bill to Trump's desk by the 4th of July. What better way to celebrate Independence Day than with a fresh dose of political fireworks? But dear viewers, as with all great dramas, there are complications. Republican senators have already expressed their desire for changes to the bill, meaning the House and Senate will need to engage in a thrilling game of legislative ping-pong before the final version is signed, sealed, and delivered. The ever-diligent House Freedom Caucus, to which our rebellious four belong, have vowed to remain in Washington over the weekend, determined to keep the political soap opera alive. We are continuing to negotiate. We are not leaving right now, a spokeswoman declared, promising more episodes of this gripping saga. As we wrap up this act in the ongoing political theater, we encourage you, dear viewer, to reflect on the absurdity and share your thoughts. What do you make of this legislative debacle? Do you think Trump's big, beautiful bill will eventually see the light of day? Let us know in the comments below. And while you're here, if you're enjoying this satirical take on the world of politics, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell. Join us as we continue to navigate the bizarre, the hilarious, and the downright absurd world of current events. After all, in the world of politics, truth is often stranger and funnier than fiction.